Greetings and welcome to MassComm, Introduction to MassComm. I'm Professor Lauren. I'm really glad to be here. It's our first day of class. Well, I guess it depends on when you're watching this. We're going to have a great semester. Couple of things I want to give you a heads up on so there aren't any surprises and you aren't left wondering, oh my goodness, what happened? Why is this going on? So first of all, you have to be familiar with the contents of the classroom. And the best way to do that is, surprise, surprise, review the contents of the classroom, which I think you can see right now. Start with the video. And then work your way through each module, right? You don't have to worry, although do take a look. You don't have to worry about all the other modules, but do take a look at all of them. Now, see, here's the welcome video. Must read before beginning. Okay, guess what you do? You read that. There's your little short survey. That's to determine who's a Telemundo student and who's not. Some of us are Telemundo, some of us are not. The Telemundo people have a particular practicum assignment, and the non-Telemundo have a different assignment. It's to write a reflection paper to go view a presentation by a guest speaker, a lecture, and then write a paper about it. I think it's 600 words, which is not so much, a couple of pages. So it shouldn't be such a big deal. It does count for a significant part of the grade, though. Here's your support resources. Don't let those go by. First, there's the library. Tutor Me, that's a free tutoring service. Last time I checked, tutors cost about $60 an hour. You're getting one at no charge or have already paid for it through your tuition. Plagiarism information module, please read that. I've got to say too about, we all know that AI is here and it's here to stay. But let me tell you now, if you use, well, let me just say it this way: do not use AI as a translation service or to correct or change your writing, because it will show up. We have Turnitin.com, and Turnitin also has an AI feature, and it will show up as your writing will show up as AI generated, and then we have a big problem. Even if you didn't mean to, it's going to be a big mess. It's going to look like you have used AI to create your work. So here's what. Don't run your copy through Grammarly, through Quillbot, through any similar service, and certainly don't use ChatGPT to write your papers. Here is Module 1. So guess what you do? You click on Module 1. They're almost all like this. So I'm gonna click on one and see if I can pull this off here. I'm gonna click on, here you go. So what do? Read the directions. My experience has been most students fail classes not because they are not smart, not because they cannot do the material. It's because, one, they don't show up. Two, they don't complete the work. And three is they don't read the directions. So what are the keys to success in this class? Show up, do the work, submit it all, and read the directions carefully. Some of them are long. This one's a little bit long. They're not all like that, but read them carefully. Take notes if you have to. Whatever it takes to do the right thing. So, and I will say this, all the modules are very similar in that you're going to do reading, and then you're going to write about it, and then you're going to turn them into me. Now, I don't really care. This is not a writing class. It has a lot of writing in it, but I'm not looking for every comma perfect. I'm not looking for you to be the next great American writer. But now, of course, it is standard American English in formal academic writing, so don't get sloppy on me. But I'm not going to penalize you for if you've got a comma out of place. Proofread your work and edit it, and refer to grammar sources as need be to make sure it's not sloppy and riddled with mistakes. But primarily, I want to know that you have done the readings and that you've added your own analysis, your own 2 cents worth, that you're thinking. that you have something to add to the intellectual discussion. Can we say that? Every module assignment must have at least one quote in it. You'll probably use paraphrases. You'll probably use more than one quote. You certainly will use paraphrases because everything is written by a source. All the sources, every module assignment has to have source material in it, and the source material has to be credited, and that means either quoted, paraphrased, or summarized. And all three of those have to have a citation with them. Everyone has to have, every assignment has to have a works cited or references page. But right here on this number one assignment, I've got the information. I mean, it's kind of like a cheat sheet for you, is how to put together your works page. Let me look at it just for a second here. Yeah, there's the works cited. There it is. It has to. It's not formatted correctly. The works cited page is supposed to be hanging indent and double space, which I can't do on in this dialog box there. So, all right, let's go back home. Read the announcements every week. I promise not to make those really long. Here's this week's. It's, you can read it yourself. It's pretty short. The syllabus, this opening week, week number 1, the syllabus is the most important document that you need to refer to. In fact, it's probably the most important document of the entire semester. Why? Because it's the contract between me and you. It's got all the information in it. They say if it's not in writing, it doesn't matter. Well, this is in writing. So check it out. See, there's all my contact information. And there you go, see? Telephone number. Call me if you want to. Don't call me on Sunday night. Don't call me on Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. Within reason, contact me. You can also message me. Messaging is a great way to communicate with me. I check those regularly. Email, I check them once a day. But it could be 24 hours. If you email me right now, I've already checked my email today. I may not check it until tomorrow. The office hours, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 to 5 p.m. your time. I'm in Alabama right now. I know. What am I doing in Alabama? I've been in Texas. Before that, I was in Hawaii for 15 years. That was great. But that's like 5 hours behind you guys. Now I'm 1 hour behind. So 4 to 5 your time. Thursdays and Mondays is I'm here. I'll be working at my desk, and you can email me, you can message me, and I'll be attuned and checking those things, and or you can call me. And then Wednesday from 4 to 5, I'll have the Zoom open, and the camera on. I probably won't have the video on because I'm doing something else. But if someone else participates, I'll turn it on, and we can meet eye to eye, so to speak, digitally. And if those times don't suit you, let me know and we'll do it by appointment at some other time that is best. So read the entire, it's long, it's boring, read the entire syllabus because everything in it matters. We have 2 course components, the assignments and the assessments, that's everything. I could probably break that up into 2 or 3 assignment groups, but I just put them all into one. And then the practicum is the Telemundo, which, oh, by the way, so for you Telemundo folks, you're going to be dealing with your Telemundo, representative. And then he and I he's my liaison, and he'll be supplying me your grade. If you're unsure about that, contact your rep, your Telemundo rep, or contact me and I'll try to get hold of him and work on your behalf. In the beginning, it's all going to be a little bit unsure. What are we doing? How's it work? We'll figure it out. Things will become clear. The practicums, work on whenever you want. Let me back up and say the non-Telemundo people, you have 3 guest lectures that are recorded. You don't have to appear at the live lecture, that you can watch at your convenience. Both of the practicums anytime during the semester, which begins on Monday the 13th and ends on May May 2nd or May 5th, I can't remember. May 2nd, Friday, May 2nd. But the 28th of April is the last day for any work in our class to be submitted. And that's just a Doral College thing. They like to get work. They don't like to push it up to the very end because too many things can go wrong. So you've got all semester to do your practicum. And in fact, I've set aside 2 weeks at the end where you can focus on that or any other work that needs to be done. So once again, read the syllabus. I'm not going to read it to you right now, thank goodness. There's the honor lock thing, yeah, accommodations, etc., etc. Attendance, yeah, well, whatever. We're an online class. Important dates. Course summary. I think this part down here I'm going to have to get rid of. I believe that's redundant, but we'll see about that. Let's go back to modules, and let me hurry. I don't want to keep you all too long here, right? So you start at the top, right? And you work your way down. Now don't work ahead. Well, whatever. I guess you can if you want, but do them one at a time. Here's your support. Here's module 1. I've got them set out for week by week. That each module, for example, module 1. Well, there you go. It starts on the 13th of January, Monday, and our academic week begins on Monday and ends on a Saturday, and I figure you get Sunday off. Here's module 2. It starts on the 20th. That 25th is the due date, and all the assignments are due at the end of the module week. And I'm not going to click on each one. We can talk about each one when as they come up. See, here's your Telemundo project. Here's the non-Telemundo projects. Here's the evaluation for when this thing is over. And you don't want to do the plagiarism assignment. That's if your work gets flagged for being either similarity, too much similarity, or AI. And let's just stay away from that, man. All right. So over here on the left, now mine has more information on it than yours does, but get familiar with the course by just navigating. Go explore. Go look around. This week is pretty easy, right? Sorry, let me scroll back up here. Do the welcome. Check out the syllabus. Watch the video. And get started on module 1, right? All right. That's probably enough for now. I got more things I should say or could say, but oh, I know one thing I will add is if you make a bad, remember the 3 keys to success: show up, do the work, and as far as doing the work is meet your deadlines. If you turn it in on time and you don't make a good grade on it, you can redo it and revise and resubmit. I'm okay with that. But if you miss the initial deadline, there's no revision or resubmission. All right? So show up to class more than once a week. I would say more than twice a week. I'd say check in every day just a little bit. Maybe that's too much, but at least 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I figure each module is going to take 5 or 10 hours. And be sure and meet your deadlines. And that's teaching good habits, by the way, because in the professional world, if you don't show up and if you don't make your deadlines, you're not going to keep your job, and you certainly won't have a career for very long. All right. If I left anything out, let me know. In fact, I think I'm going to make I will make a little module or a little place for class questions where you can post your questions. Okay, that's all I've got for now. I look forward to seeing you in class. Contact me when and if you need me, and we'll be working together soon.